guys, how are you today? Today we're talking Pi Xiu. Yay, I haven't gone live in a little while. I've been pretty busy, but I wanted to take just a few minutes of your time, and I wanted to cover some of the material as far as Pi Xiu is concerned. I've had a lot of questions via email. A lot of you have contacted me, reached out. I wanted to thank you for that. Thank you, thank you. You guys know you could always come to me for any type of questions that you may have, and I'll always be here to answer your questions. Now, with that said, you guys know that it is Father's Day, yay! And you are like scratching your head, what am I gonna get him? I don't know. I know he's been wanting a Pi Xiu. I just don't know what to get him. There's so many out there in the market, and there are, you guys. It's very, very hard to just find the right Pi Xiu for the right person. A lot of times it's a personal connection that you may have with that particular Pi Xiu. You may look at a dozen of them, and one keeps on captivating your eyes. It just keeps on drawing you back to that same Pi Xiu over and over again. So I always say go with that intuition and that gut feeling. If you think something is really, really calling your name, go for it. That means there's probably that connection, whether it's online or in person or wherever you see this Pi Xiu. So always follow your gut, you guys. Now, with that said, I wanted to cover, as you can see by the title, a little bit of you guys' concern, because I've had a lot of you ask me, hey, I know you had on your website a mantra bead Pi Xiu, and now I'm seeing that you have the real Obsidian Pi Xiu bracelet. What's the difference? Should I upgrade? Should I leave mine when you have mantra? Should I just keep it that way? What should I do? All right, so I've got both here with me. As you can see, this, and there's not much difference when you look at it. I mean, they're both engraved. They both have the Chinese writing. They're both about the same size, you guys. And when you look at them carefully, maybe the hole may be a little bit bigger than the other. Not that much of a difference, all right? So the writing, you guys, are the exact same thing, okay? The only thing is, obviously the mantra bead is more of a resin. It is more lightweight, okay? And it's comfortable, all right? Some people just don't like the heaviness of a bracelet, of a stone bracelet. It's a personal choice. And it acts the exact same way as the stone. Now, the stone does have property. Let's not kid ourselves. Stones do have properties. This stone, which is the actual obsidian, has properties, okay? I'm not saying this one doesn't have it, but it is made of resin, sometimes plastic. And so plastics get, kind of like, it gets influenced by its elements, such as sun and water. And those are all the things that we need in order to keep our Pi Xiu alive and healthy and keep it re-energized, right? So the difference between the two is weight. Now, the way that you can tell, I have both beads here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like a sound test. Probably gonna use just a cap here of a candle, okay? And with this, you're probably gonna be able to hear the noise of a mantra bead and the noise of a real obsidian bead. So let's go with it. All right, we're gonna start with the, all right, this is what the mantra bead. So it's quite of a light sound. All right, now let's compare it to a obsidian. Okay, let's go back again. Let's do it again. This is the mantra bead, you guys, and this is the obsidian. As you can see, it's quite heavier, all right? And I'm gonna do it on my wooden table here, and I don't know if you'll be able to hear it, but this is gonna be the mantra. Not sure if you guys hear that. And this is gonna be the actual obsidian. I don't know if you guys hear that, but yeah, there you go. So obsidian and then mantra. Okay. All right. So what is the difference? A lot of people ask me, does it mean that because I'm not owning the obsidian that it won't work? No, and no. That does not mean that, you guys. So what is the difference between my obsidian stone, obviously it's heavier, and my mantra bead? All right. So the difference is, there aren't that many differences, I'll be honest with you guys. It might be a tiny slight difference in weight, but other than that, there isn't that much of a difference, and I'll explain. Now, they are both made for protection. Now, the writing on these beads are already letting you know that they're giving you prosperity and health and wealth, and they are protecting you. So those two have these writings, and they both will provide that for you. Now, as far as negativity, it will protect you against negativity because the Pi Xiu, all right, Mr. Pi Xiu right here, is present in the bracelet. So as soon as Pi Xiu is there, remember Pi Xiu is there to collect the wealth and bring it back to you, all right? And that's what it does. It chases the gold. That's what it shows you. It chases gold, protects you, or chases money. It doesn't matter what it chases, or coins, all right? So coins come in different colors. Could be white coins, it could be gold coins, it could be gold, real gold. This is plated, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what substance it is. What it does is it protects you, and also it goes and gather all of the wealth that you deserve, and it brings it to you. So that's what the task of the Pi Xiu is. Now, the task of the writing is actually to protect you, all right? So it's telling you that it wants the best for you, and it's there for you as well. Now, when you have the mentor beads, you guys, it is more, like I said, environmental sensitive because quality that it's made with, you know, obviously anything that's plastic that's exposed to sun and is exposed to radiation and exposed to water, and our water is pretty hard here in Arizona, then eventually it will wear out. But like I said, what doesn't, you know, something that you wear that is not real, even your Pi Xiu that is plated, eventually will start tarnishing because it is plated, you guys. It isn't real gold. Unless you want to own real gold, then you know that you'll have it eternally, but you have to take care of it because gold is very fragile and gold has to be polished. So there's always some kind of way that you need to take care of your jewelry. Now, as far as the real obsidian stone, obsidian also has the wording, you guys. So it also, see, this is real obsidian right here. They're a little bit larger than the one that I'm holding right now. Okay, you can see the difference in stone heaviness. It also has the writing. Now, it also comes with a plated Pi Xiu with the gold around, letting it know, hey, go and fetch for me and bring it back. So now the stone has property in itself, all right? So stones basically, because of their vibration, will provide things for you or for your system, for immune system, for your physical system. So some stones have their own property. And what I mean by that is, like, just to give you an example, if you go with obsidian, obsidian is known to protect you from negativity. Now, does it do that if it's not obsidian? Yes, because you do have the Chinese writing and you have the blessing, you guys. Blessing is everything. If these bracelets were not blessed, you guys, they wouldn't be as powerful as the ones that you would be getting out of the market. Yes, I understand there's some cheap ones that you can get on eBay, you can get on Amazon, you can get just about everywhere. Again, the difference between my bracelet and all of the other bracelets is that they are blessed, you guys. Without the monk's blessing, your bracelet is just like any other bracelet. And I mean that because I've seen a lot of results from a lot of people that have owned my bracelet, and I've owned the cheaper versions. And there's a huge difference, you guys. The minute that you wear it, you just feel the vibration within you, and there's just some kind of energy that it lets out. I mean, if it's not blessed, you won't feel that. Even though you may start feeling that because you want to believe it. It is not blessed, you guys. So it hasn't had any, and nothing was given to that form. So if your form is a bead, okay, let's say the a resin bead, there's nothing energizing it, you know, other than you wearing it. Now, if you add the monk's blessing, it gives it that much more power, you guys. So why not wear something that is going to give you that much more? And I always say, you know what, give it a try. Go buy something out there. It's okay. That's fine. You don't have to buy mine. And I'm not trying to preach that you need to purchase mine. You can buy you're free to go and purchase wherever you want. But then when you start making the comparison, you'll see what I'm talking about. Because once you own mine and then you own your old one, you'll see some things changing immediately. The minute you wear it, it may take time for Pi Xiu to get used to you, because you have to wear your Pi Xiu absolutely every day. Just get used to it, talk to it. Remember, every item has a vibration, whether it's made of plastic or made of stone. So again, your Pi Xiu, whether it is basically real stone or not, it has a vibration, all right? It'll hold your energy, and it'll kind of like feed off of your energy as well. And it will start protecting you and shielding you against all this negativity. So I always say wear it absolutely every single day. Talk to it, put your hand over it. Okay, so you're not specifically Poking at the eyes, I've had that question asked today via email, like if I touch it and I touch the eyes, is that bad? It is bad because the eyes are meant to be looked at. They're chasing, they're looking for that fortune to bring back to you. So obviously don't start poking, but if you put in general your hand and you're not poking anything, you can still talk to it that way, and you're sending your energy into the Pi Xiu, and the Pi Xiu in turn will bring that back to you. Now you must be saying, what the hell is she holding here? This is part of my men's collection for Father's Day. It is an actual real silver. Look at this quality, guys. It is sick. They are my matte Obsidian beads. I don't know if you could see them. They're the writing. I'm not sure if you could see it. Yeah, I think you could see them right there. They're lightly carved on the matte Obsidian, real stone. They're about 10 millimeter. And then you have your Pi Xiu here, which is super big, because if you see it, if I'm holding it, it takes about 2 fingers. Yeah, this Pi Xiu is not small at all, and it's pretty thick as well. So men love this bracelet. I've gotten so many positive reviews on this little guy. A lot of people just buy them and I'm not only online on my website, I'm also on Etsy, you guys, and on eBay. So I've got a lot of, advertisement out there. So it's not just my website. So just wanted to let you know that this little Pi Xiu will be on my website today. You can check. Hopefully I have my web designer working on it, but we just finished taking some beautiful pictures of this little guy. I've had someone request it and asked me to make it, and I made it for them, and I thought it was just such a beautiful combo. And I just decided, look at the inside again. Now it's very hollow. It is not a full silver, so it kind of takes the weight out of having a really, really heavy bracelet. The stones are pretty much, they're heavy. They're not light at all. But once you wear it, look at that. It's a beauty. I'm sorry to say, but it is an absolute beauty. I love it. Sometimes if I feel like I want to wear a silver, because I'm not a big gold person. Again, so you see my silver. I've always been a silver kind of a girl. This, if I'm feeling silver-y that day, then I'll just wear my silver. But men tend to gravitate around this bracelet more compared to your typical gold one. Not everybody loves gold. I'm one that does not like gold. Now, I started wearing my Pi Xiu, especially at the beginning, I was very skeptical. I'm like, first of all, I don't like gold, and it's not my thing. But it did so much good for me. I started just falling in love with it, and I didn't care because it just brought so much to my life at this point. Again, the way that, so I want to kind of underline how to wear it and how to have a mindset when you're wearing your Pi Xiu. So what I want you guys to do is, because a lot of people say, well, things are happening, but not fast enough, or I'm not getting what it is that I've always wanted to get. How do you make things happen for yourself? Well, I'm going to give you kind of a little trick, okay? It's called visualization, but you need to really be in the moment. So let's say you're visualizing a lot of money. So you're wanting a lot of money, all right? So I'm trying to picture, let's say, $20,000. Now, what would you do when you had that $20,000? How would that make you feel? So let's say you wake up in the morning, you look into your bank account, and it says those numbers, on your app, on your Bank of America, for example, app. It tells you that you've got 20,000. How would you feel? What's that feeling that you're feeling right now? So close your eyes for a minute and think about how would that make you feel? And if 20,000 is not a lot for you, then increase that to 100,000 or $500,000. Give yourself a number that you can be really, really happy, a realistic number. Obviously, don't say $10 million, although we will get there, but you need to start, gradually building that emotion. So let's say, okay, I have $10 million. I have $10,000. And how does that make me feel? So I visualize myself taking my phone, opening the app, seeing the numbers, and feeling that burst of relief, oh, now I could pay my bills, and now I could purchase what I wanted, and now I get to share this with my children. And now, so that feeling, you need to stay in that moment, and that's a feeling you need to have on a constant basis all day long. I know it's pretty hard because a lot of you may be struggling financially and you're not feeling that motivation to be happy and to feel oh my God, this is great. And I understand that, but you guys, you need to kind of feel that feeling absolutely all day. And when you deviate and your brain kind of starts thinking about something else, bring it back. Say, hey, that feeling, I've got that 10,000. So that's all part of visualization. Now, what happens is you're visualizing it and you're kind of leaving it out there in the universe. All right. So what happens is the universe is hearing you. So the same thing as it's hearing you when you're being very, very negative, which is what we don't want. Okay. So we're going with that picture. Okay. You see the numbers 20000. So that $20,000 is there. You're feeling happy. You're feeling relief because now you can pay for some bills. That feeling must stay. Okay. Every time that feeling deviates from one thought to another, bring it back. Whenever it's kind of like pushing you to like, oh my God, I have no money, push it back. No, 20,000, I feel good. Every time you do that, you guys, and you're feeling it in the moment, the universe will start aligning this amount of money for you. Now, I'm not saying it'll deposit that in your account that tomorrow morning, but it'll give you the tools to get there. Now, the Pi Xiu will start manifesting for you all that goodness, all right, while protecting you, because remember, as you go and reach for your goals, there's going to be a lot of obstacles for you as you achieve those goals. And those obstacles could be from people that are negative around you. Some people saying to you, well, you can't get that, you're never going to get there, it's going to be impossible. And that's when you're going to have to block them. Now, by blocking them, it's one thing. Pi Xiu will help you to block them as well. So this will protect you and will help you grab that goal, grab that goal and the gold. So gold, GOAL, and the gold, GOLD. So it'll actually grab that and bring it in and reel it in. So it's reeling in the 20,000 slowly. All right. And what it's doing is might bring upon a job opportunity, you guys, like a nice job that you just cannot say no, or a job that you've always wanted and for some reason could never get it, and for some reason now it's coming in and you're like, wow, I didn't think that I was going to get this job, and I am, and I have an opportunity to make more money. And then something else, like another avenue will open up and you'll be like, okay, well, I could take this little side gig. I always wanted to do that, and now this guy was telling me about this opportunity which I could probably take. So that will increase your income already. And as you progress, and remember, this is the feeling that you have in the morning, in the afternoon, and at night, that 20,000 in your account. Before you know it, you guys, that money will be in there. I promise you, guaranteed. I am living proof. I went from being absolutely broke, and I'm talking absolutely broke, no money, zero, trying to support my kids, at an ex-husband who basically just was very greedy and did not think that supporting his wife in order for her to support her children and feed them was important. So I was basically left to fetch for myself. Now, not only did that make me angry at the time, but I didn't realize that it made me stronger, and stronger I am the person that I am today because of all those struggles. But I've always been a strong person, and I've survived it. And I don't know how I did it. I think the minute that I owned Pi Xiu, a lot of things changed for me. And the minute that I actually blessed my Pi Xiu, things really turned around, you guys. So I started with good luck, you know, and then it just kind of, things just manifested even more. The more that I thought about it, I figured that the fact that it was blessed by the temple, you guys, just gave it that much more protection, gave it that much more truth. And it just helped to actually manifest everything that I wanted. So again, visualization, be realistic in your goal, and always opt. So the minute that 20,000 will appear, opt for more, and don't be shy. I remember being very shy, like, oh, there's no way I can get that. I don't deserve it. Why would I have that? I don't want to sound materialistic, so why should I ask for more money? It doesn't make sense. You know, there's always a stigma around how people will judge you if you're a certain way or you ask certain things. But I think once you start focusing on what you want, and then you want more for yourself because you feel deserving. That's really important, you guys, deserving. And it can't always be money. I mean, this is wealth. Yes, it does help you with wealth, but it could be relationship. It could be friendship. Feel like you deserve it. Feel like you're deserving. Every day you picture this person next to you that's sharing your life with you. The more that you visualize and you feel it. Also, I mean, you're laying in bed next to you, picture that person rolling into your arm and telling you how special you are. Those are all visualization that will manifest themselves because you wake up with good morning. There's absolutely no one next to you, but you're telling this person good morning because you know this is what you want. Now, the more that you do this, you guys, remember, Pi Xiu will help you, but you need to also help yourself and believe and be strong and keep on visualizing all of that stuff, you guys, especially health. A lot of people tell me, like, I'm sick, how do I get out of this? You think owning a Pi Xiu will help me? It will help you guys, because every morning you're gonna wake up, you're gonna see yourself taking that walk, breathing that air, eating healthy, losing the weight. You're seeing the weight, shedding that weight off, and eventually every day that you're seeing yourself lose that weight, or maybe there's something you're going through mentally or psychologically or even health-wise, you just don't know how to get out of it. Again, whenever those thoughts go into that dark place, reel yourself back out, you guys. Stop thinking that thought and bring yourself to a good place and where you want to be. Stay focused, and then Pi Xiu will do the rest, you guys. It'll just help you, orient you, put things in your path, but you need to be very present, and you need to be very alert, and you need to take chances. If you're seeing things, good things coming your way, a lot of people feel like they are not deserving of good things, and I was one of them. Things would happen and I'm like, I don't deserve it. Why should I accept that? Why me? Like, it shouldn't be me. And before you know it, I'm the one who's like putting basically sticks in my wheel. So you need to just take a moment and understand that we're all humans. We all make mistakes, and we all have our own little journey that we need, or our own path that we need to follow. And you know, things will be given to you, things will be blocking you. Those things, Pi Xiu will have your back and help you through to get you that energy and that strength to get over it. Now, once you get over those hurdles, it'll also give you all the things that you need to achieve your goal, but you need to stay present and you need to accept them. So it's all the universe talking with Pi Xiu protecting you. And again, you guys, whether you are owning the mantra bead or is the absolute same, they are both blessed. They both say the same thing in Chinese writing. They both are there to protect you. One is probably more durable than the other. Stone may have a little more property as far as negativity defense and help you in the long run. But overall, you guys, they are all beneficial. I've owned both. I still own both. I still juggle between both. I go back and forth. I love the look of one. I love the heaviness of the other. I love how it's discreet. The one has kind of like a little bit less heaviness on it, and it's more adjustable. The other one isn't. So they all have their positive and negative, but again, at the end of the day, they're all blessed and they will all protect you evenly. And basically, overall, they're all gonna have the same benefits. So with that said, I hope this was informative. I just wanted to, I just wanted to tell you guys that no matter what your choice is, again, it's with your own intuition. As you're looking online and like a piece appeals to you, I say go for that piece. It's actually speaking to you. It's wanting to lure you in because there's something about that piece that is vibrating with your chakra and your aura and your basically headspace. Because if you're in that headspace where you're very, very open to wanting to bring upon a Pi Xiu in your life, they will feel that vibration and come to you and actually call you. So very interesting. If you guys have any question, you could always go down and comment below. I do a lot of these videos, so please subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell because I upload a lot of videos on Pi Xius. I know there's so many questions that are always asked. It's hard to answer everybody, but I try to do these videos to cover some of the questions that you may have. This was mainly about Pi Xiu and what the difference is between Obsidian and more of the Resin, bead base. But just so you know, they are the same. As I said before, your stone will be a little bit on the heavier side as opposed to Resin. All right, you guys, so I hope this was informative. If you guys are interested in this little guy, my little real silver Pi Xiu, and you want to give your husband or your loved one, it's unisex. You don't have to be giving that to your husband. You can own it as well. Which means that, the bigger the better is what I always say. It's got more strength. That doesn't bother me. I love big Pi Xiu. As you can see, my beads here are humongous. I love my big, my big beads and whatnot. And so, yeah, if you're interested, it's on the website. I believe it's going to be either later on or it is today. Get yours. I only have 3 in stock. I have 2 in stocks, actually. I have 2 in stocks. After that, it's going to take a little while before I get my my guy to start making others. It just takes a little bit of time because I'm getting them all from Thailand, and they take a little time to kind of be shipped here, and then I have to get all the stuff together to make them, and then we have to bless them. So there's a little process there, so it may take time. These are already to be, they're ready to be delivered. They're ready. They've been blessed. They've been made. They are ready to go, or else I wouldn't be wearing them. I don't like wearing bracelets that are not blessed, you guys. And if you're interested in this baby, the beads are pretty big. I want to say they're about 12 millimeter bead with a large plated Pi Xiu. Very, very, very heavy obsidian. Love it. If you guys are interested, also it is on the website also. So all right, so if you guys have more questions, make sure you post them down below. I'll do my best to answer them, and I'm always here for you guys for any questions, even emails. You can email me at flywithshelly@gmail.com. You can, also ask me questions when it comes to that, or just visit my website, you guys, and I'm always here for you. Hope this was informative. Again, get your blessed Pi Xiu, guys. Huge difference. And if not, that's okay. I still send you the most positive vibes your way. I hope that you guys, all of this brings you prosperity, love, protection, and all of the stuff that you desire. So love you guys. See you later. Bye.